my god, I do that too.
I get those all the time, bro.
That moment when you're watching TV and a character says something that's so stupid and embarrassing that you have to face palm for them.
Okay, no, I'm better than that. Dude. When I watch TV and something really embarrassing happens, I change the channel because I don't want to see it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
what
even
I do
worse
too.
than me.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
I
like
feel
honestly, I just
embarrassed
can't
for
do
them,
it.
Okay, I thought that was bad.
No.
Who the fuck left?
Jim?
Hashtag did.
No, it was Hash.
Because he's socially awkward.
And again,
Did
I
you
don't
leave 'cause
like...
you're socially awkward and you were embarrassed about the situation.
Like, seriously,
Yeah,
when I go to Starbucks, though, if I order a coffee, I just get really nervous. I feel like I'm gonna fuck up my order or something. And when they're making my coffee, I don't want to, like, stay there usually, so I'm just kind of standing there really awkwardly, and it's really awkward.
Bro,
That's when I pull out my phone.
See, I do
Patty,
that
here's
too,
my
but then I
question,
realize
though.
no one ever
Would you
texts
be
me,
this
so it gets even
awkward
more
around
awkward, so I'm
us
just looking at my
the real-
fucking
No,
menu
it's
screen.
called apps. It's called apps.
My phone's a piece of shit and doesn't support apps that well, because it's like, fuck you, I'm gonna crash and shit.
iPod?
I don't have an iPod. It broke.
Okay, then twiddle your thumbs then. I don't know.
Because that won't make it look more awkward. Fuck you.
Why don't we like start like? Why don't we just start like randomly just recording?
Why don't we just start up SAS, the socially awkward squad?
Yes.
That
Yes.
works.
I'm
Get
so
it there.
down with that. Oh, that
Okay,
reminds me
you
of something I
want
should
to
probably
know what my
revive
quirks
too,
is?
bro.
I'm always the guy that like never tries to talk during the conversations. I just sit there in the back and start listening to people.
If
And
there's-
this isn't
That's
it.
Uber.
No,
Uber
no,
does
no,
it all
that's
the
not me. I'm not
fucking
done yet.
time.
But I always sit in the back and I try to analyze like. It sounds weird. I try to analyze like people's jokes and like the way the conversation's going, so that way when I jump in, I know how to speak in this context.
See, I try to do that,
And
but
I'm
I can't
always
do that.
the guy that ends up killing the conversation and gets shunned from the entire group.
Yep.
No matter what I say, even if I'm like agreeing with someone, I get shunned out of the group and I don't understand it. And I'm just like, I just listened for like the past 10 minutes just to make one statement and then I get shunned. What did I do?
Okay, you may hate me for this, because I'm that guy who, no matter what the conversation is, I can cause an awkward silence that kills all conversations.
I'm the one that causes awkward
I've been
silence.
there when
but-
this happens. Trust me, it's true.
Patrick creates the awkward silence.
And I
It is
revel
the
in
awkward
it.
silence.
You dick.
I cause it on purpose, and then I watch people fidget.
See, I did it completely on accident. If there's more than 3 people in a group, I can't talk. I have small group social anxiety. But here's the kicker. If I'm in like a play or something, I can go up on stage in front of the entire school and be totally fine.
I've never been in a play, but I can do speeches in front
Yep,
of like
I can do all that too. I just can't be in a
One thing
small
is
group of people.
something- I can do speeches really well, apparently, but I just hate doing them. Like, I get so nervous. Like, I have the nervous whatever syndromes where, like, my legs start shaking, I feel my voice start trembling even though no one can hear it and stuff, but yet I'm still good at them for some reason.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know that I'm good at them, but I still get nervous, and I don't know why.
I'm good at speeches only if I know what I'm talking about. If I like half-ass my information and I don't know it that well, I'm nervous. If I actually know what I'm talking about, I'm perfectly fine.
I'm the complete opposite, because I can bullshit my way through anything. That's how I
Yeah,
got
was about to
through...
sit here-
Like, the story I told you about my coworker today? Yeah. You know, that's how I got through English in my last 2 years of English. I would just bullshit my way through everything I wrote with, like, random big-ass words, and I get, like, 100%. Like, there was one time where we had to like, take random phrases from a poem and a book and make it into a new poem, and I ended up just taking all the chapter titles from the book and putting it with random sentences from the poem, and I got 100% on it. And the teacher, like, called it out in class and stuff.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, like, you see, this is what you should be doing. You should be cheating in class to get A's.
I wasn't even cheating. I was just bullshitting. It's not cheating at all. There was
I
nothing
call that
against
cheating. If
it.
you get A's on your stuff and you get called out in the class for like good work and you BS'd it, I call that cheating.
That's not cheating.
Fine,
not
I'll
cheating.
call.
That's just
I'll call
That's just-
aimbotting.
That's just being
that's just
better
bad
than everyone
teaching.
else. This is beating
then
the
you're botting.
system.
You
Yeah,
got it.
I
You got it,
sucked at speech. I could write them. I could write speeches like a motherfucker. But if I'm actually reading a speech off paper, I fuck it up.
You know, one thing I really sucked at in English is I always managed to be that one guy that always wrote it in the style that the teacher hated. So every time I got a paper, they're just like, "Oh, I don't like the way you're using the words here, so you're gonna get 10 points off, even though it's grammatically correct."
See,
and
I
it
would
fits
challenge
the
the teacher
style."
whenever that happened, and I would win.
I did too.
I couldn't. Not because
No.
I was afraid to. It's just that our school system didn't allow it.
Oh, neither did ours.
No.
There were some
It's
teachers
not
that like you had to be on
can't
a friend
challenge
level.
it. It's just that you didn't want to bother putting up the fight.
Yeah, that's
No,
it.
I like literally like our school system's like if you challenge teachers like you can get in trouble for this.
See,
Same
The only
here.
ones you could
That's
challenge.
every
are the-
school, really.
Jim, you've seen how bad I get when in a one-on-one argument where I think I'm right.
Yes.
Yeah, then you turn out to be wrong, and then you just walk away humiliated.
No, actually, if I'm wrong and and they actually give proof of it, I literally sit there and go, "Oh shit, I was wrong. My bad. I'll admit it." But as long as I
that's
think
one
I'm
thing I do
right,
too. Is like I
as
put
long
up a
as
fight, and then just like people get mad when I say like, "Oh," I finally realize like, "Oh look, I'm wrong." Like I'm sorry that I thought I was correct, but then I realized I was wrong. You don't need to get mad about it.
like
Jeez.
that's the thing is, as long as I think I'm correct, I'll continue to argue my point. I've done it to Jim.
The only times I stopped arguing is when I just like people are just so stupid that their stupidity would infect me.
I've done that with Jim.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
He called you stupid.
Oh, what's new?
yeah.
Literally, me and Jim have been arguing two different points that are completely unrelated in one argument, trying to prove points that the other one's not even trying to refute.
Yeah.
At which point the race begins to see which one of us realizes this and ends the argument first.
Cool.
And that could go on for a while.
Because we love to argue.
I got suspended for proving the teacher wrong once.
How?
Hasn't everyone at one
No.
point?
I mean, like, I literally pointed out a grammatical error. She got pissed off at me, and I got suspended.
Oh.
So,
I'm sorry. What?
yeah. So
How can you get suspended for
we
that?
had this test in English class, and okay. Oh, what was it? It was we had to write like a 500-word thing explaining why it was ironic that a civil war was happening, even though war isn't civil. And I pointed out that that's grammatically incorrect because the root word for, civil in the context of a civil war isn't from civility; it's from a civilian. So the question itself made no sense. So I couldn't write a paper on it because it was incorrect. And she got super pissed at me and sent me to the office, made some bullshit, and I got like suspended for 3 days.
Yeah, the only time I got suspended is when I stabbed a student.
The only time I got suspended was when I choked my bully.
See, the fucking pen is mightier than the sword. You didn't stab him with a pen, right?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, never mind.
The pen is mightier than
Yeah.
the sword.
The pen is mightier
I
than
stabbed it.
wherever you stabbed him.